Hey everybody, I just got to see Spider-Man Brand New Day, and wow, do I have a lot to say. Now, before I talk about Spider-Man, I am briefly, very briefly, I promise, briefly talk about Evil Dead Burn for just a few minutes. I'm sorry, it came out a few weeks ago. I did not get a chance to see the movie. I finally did, but I didn't want to do a review then because it was already too late. So I'm briefly going to talk about Evil Dead Burn. Then I'm going to talk about Spider-Man. So first, Evil Dead Burn. Now, I love the Evil Dead franchise. It's one of my all-time favorites. And now it was one of my two favorites that I would say not a bad movie. Scream 7, unfortunately, now there's only one here. Because I'm happy to report that Evil Dead Burn is not a bad movie. It's actually a good film, but it's not a great movie though. It's not as great as Evil Dead Rise. I'm gonna say this. It is definitely the most brutal and probably the most mean movie of all the Evil Dead movies. It is so mean and nasty. It's not nice. And I love that specifically. Like, it's not nice, but it does not give a single damn whatsoever. Like, it's very gory, but I will say, like, now the biggest problem I have with Evil Dead Burn, no question, it's the dang runtime. I really thought I thought it was way too long. It was way too long in my opinion. I thought maybe it's like an hour and 50, something like that. Like, all the Evil Dead movies were under 100 minutes, and for some reason this one is over 100. I really felt maybe if they trimmed it down maybe to like night an hour and 90 something, like 94, it could have been easily my top 3 because I loved a lot of it. Well, no, let me rephrase that. I really like a lot here, but I have to be honest. Rewatching all the Evil Dead movies, this is probably my second least favorite behind Evil the Army of Darkness, which quite frankly, honestly, I still actually no, it's probably not my least favorite. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. This is probably my least favorite, but I still really liked it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the funniest one since Evil Dead 2, in which is saying a lot because I mean, I think after Army of Darkness, none of the Evil Dead movies have even slight dark humor, goofy humor. This one had a little bit of that. And there was a lot of dark humor specifically in Burn that I really did enjoy. But for me, the biggest problem, other than the main girl in the movie, who I honestly don't even remember her name, unfortunately, but she did fine in the movie. She did really good. She did good. She really did. She did good. But I did not care for any of the other people, unfortunately. I did not care. Maybe it was supposed to be that way. I don't know. All I know is that, like, it's definitely violent, very rated R. Like, I mean, it was initially NC-17. It had to drop it down to R, you can tell. I mean, but yeah, with Evil Dead Burn, it's mean, brutal, and I mean, but I will say this. I really, really do like the opening as well. And there were parts of it where it's easily my top 10 Evil Dead moments ever. There's like 2 moments specifically I really like. But other than that, it's still a good movie. It's still a good movie. I want to clarify that. It's not Scream 7. Okay? Scream 7 was not good. But I really did like Evil Dead Burn. If you haven't seen this movie already, please go see it. I mean, it's going to be on digital, I think, in a few weeks, in like mid-August. So you have a chance to watch it at home. I mean, Evil Dead Burn, I'm going to give like a 5. No, not 5. Like, probably like a 6.5 out of 10 with like a B minus, probably. I still really, really enjoyed the movie. And I definitely want to watch it again at some point. Especially knowing that Evil Dead Ralph is coming in 2028. I definitely want to watch that. But now, Spider-Man. I'm gonna have to clarify something here. I am absolutely going to have to try my very best not to spoil anything here because I have a spoiler review coming, okay? It's either going to be same as tonight or it's going to be tomorrow. But I'm going to try my best not to spoil, okay? Okay. This movie picks off immediately after Spider-Man No Way Home, where if you remember the ending of that movie, where Peter Parker essentially has to make everybody forget who Peter Parker was, and then this thread eventually threatens MJ, and now of course Spidey's back into action. And but not only that, but we also see like just how much how that ending really impacted Spider-Man. And I'm gonna say this here. I definitely feel that this is without question the most mature Spider-Man movie to date. Like not the most mature, but I'm talking about just the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I felt this was the most mature one of all of them. I mean, it has good action. I'm going to clarify that right now. The action here, I think, is some of the best maybe ever. But think about this. But I'm going to say this here. Sorry, nothing. But I'm going to say this. It definitely is emotional. Like, it's nowhere near the ending of No Way Home, but there's definitely a lot more emotion in here than I thought there was going to be. There's moments where you generally feel bad. You feel sorry for poor Peter. And I mean, and then eventually we then and then we see and then we all see it. I mean, MJ and Ned are having good. They were in college. They then graduated. Then they were seemed to be doing really good without Peter, and yet Peter was very hurt by that. Like that hits me right there. Like, I mean, we also knew Punisher showed up, and I was surprised at how fun. He was. I mean, he definitely there was definitely some dark humor in the show, but I didn't think he would steal the show as much as he did in this movie. I was definitely just not expecting that. I mean, I will say there's definitely some disappointments. I mean, there were some things they teased in that trailer where it's like, I want to see that, but we didn't 100% get that. I mean, I'll go explain that in the spoilers. But I must say, is this my favorite Tom Holland Spider-Man movie? No. It's still between Homecoming or No Way Home. It's still those two. But I still think it's better than Far From Home. I still think it's better than that movie. So yeah. And I will say, I want to say one more thing too. I really did think the Sandy Sink, the girl who plays Jean Grey, I really thought not only did I thought she was very good, but she is no question one of the more emotional villains in the MCU, in my opinion. I mean, once you see what she's been through, it's incredibly just heartbreaking. I mean, but yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day. I really, really like the movie. I must say, I like this movie a lot more than some of the other MCU movies recently. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe other than Deadpool Wolverine, I like this movie more than the others. So, yeah, this no question has me this movie has me more excited for Doomsday than that Doomsday trailer. I want to actually say that as well too. This is the last MCU movie before Doomsday this December. Can't wait to go see that. But yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm thinking about giving this movie like maybe like a 8 out of 10 and then like a B plus probably for now. I really liked the movie. There was definitely some issues I had, which again, this is just somewhat, this is more of a reaction than review, so I'm sorry. But I'm gonna get into more deep thoughts in the spoilers than I will here. Well, there you have it.